right, everybody, the music starts. That means the show is beginning. My name is Rex Perry. I'm the host and creator of the show. If you're just turning on your radio, we talk business, politics, and economics. We talk a lot about real estate because it is the heartbeat of Maricopa County economics in the business area. So our guests are, our first guest is Shelby. Give us your last name. Introduce yourself, please.
Shelby Dibiase.
Okay, great. And Lizy?
Lizy Hoeffer, Cross Country Mortgage.
Excellent. And Samantha?
Samantha Sjones with WFG National Title.
Great. Shelby, introduce yourself a little bit. You got a very successful background in real estate. Tell us a little bit about your background.
Yes, currently work at eXp Realty. Been there since 2020. Been licensed since 1997.
Wow.
So been here for a while. Enjoyed the ups and downs of the market, and I'm excited for 2026. I see a lot of fun things cooking in the marketplace. I run a team of 8 agents. My daughter started working for me about 3 years ago, which has been huge for me and my team. She really has my back. I think I just really enjoy feeling like someone really truly has my back and is able to manage the team when I'm out in the field. We've recently hired a virtual assistant this past year and an ISA, which I'm super stoked about, making like 150 calls a day in our system to help our agents because agents sometimes struggle on the phone. So having someone helping them book appointments is super important to keeping them in production.
It says a lot that you can work with your daughter. I mean, anybody that means you are a wonderful, nice person. I don't know if I can. I have 6 boys. I love them dearly. I don't think we can work together. But the point is, you've got an eye on the market, especially during this holiday season. A lot of people back off, but in reality, it's actually a smart time.
It's actually a very smart time. A lot of people are out there shopping for gifts, and the smart ones are still out looking for deals, and there are a lot of deals out there. So Christmas is a great time to get out there and beat the spring rush.
Yes. And also there's a tendency right after the first of the year, a lot of homes come back on the market. They might have been taken up. Tell us about what happens then.
Yes. I mean, I always say to all my agents, I said, rest up because December 2nd, the market takes off, and I truly mean it. My phone starts ringing almost immediately. And it continues to pick up through the spring, but I really feel confident that, from experience, that January is always a very busy month.
Excellent. Let's talk finance a little bit. You and I have known each other for many, many years. all of us, I've been doing this show since 99, guys. Just before 2000. So tell us a little bit about finance. What's happening in the market when it comes to mortgages?
Yeah, well, interest rates finally dipped below 6.5%, which is a really pivotal number. And just anecdotally, it's been one of the busiest Decembers I've had in quite some time, definitely in the last 3 years. And, as rates approach 6% or they get even a little bit better, I think we're going to start seeing mortgage applications rise just like we did. It's like 30% for every 1/4%. And so, I think everything is gearing up to be a pretty competitive market. And I definitely think that whole saying, what is it? Marry the home, date the rate.
There you go.
This is the market for that.
And that's the important thing is because you get in now and you can refinance later.
Yeah, and you can't do that in all markets. And obviously people feel kind of burned with that because it was something that people were promoting a lot in the last 2 years. But all of the economic data is there, right? The spreads have improved quite a bit. We're actually seeing, weaker employment data. It's all signs point to lower rates in 26.
So that's important. Jump in now, the market before the 2nd of January when it gets crazy. So now's the time to call. But let's talk a little bit, swing over the title stuff. And you work with the marketing with a lot of agents. Tell us about that, Samantha.
Yeah, so I'm basically marketing and support for realtors in the Valley. And to kind of bring it home on the market, I have probably about 6 broker opens, which a broker open is like a launch of a new listing hitting the market the first 2 weeks of January.
Wow.
So, and that's just me myself, right? So I think that
now,
to their point, there's going to be a lot of homes hitting the market in January, and the market's going to definitely pick up. So if you're shopping, if you're looking for a deal, you
Now's
want to
the
get
time.
it on those people who are a little stressed and sitting, not the ones that are coming fresh on the market. In
And Shelby,
January.
you got a whole team to help. So you've got describe the team, because somebody wants to buy a house. You've got all kinds of support.
Yes, absolutely. Like I said, my daughter is kind of like the sales manager on the team, so she runs everything when I'm out of the office. She takes care of my virtual assistant, our ISA, making sure everyone gets called, making sure the agents follow up on the appointments they were set up with. And then I have 7 agents on the team with myself, and we've got a transaction coordinator, and my virtual assistant does all of our marketing stuff as well.
Tell us some success stories, buyers, sellers that you've worked with.
Recently, I was super excited. I met with this family who had owned their home for 60 years in
Wow.
Arcadia Light.
Mm.
They had a really cool home. Definitely, it was, outdated. It's a very contemporary, modern feel to it. Wallpaper, grandma's wallpaper, grandma's furniture. Anyways, I competed against 5 agents for the listing,
Mm.
and I was very excited to get the listing. It's very exciting when you're, sharpen up your skills and you're competing. Sometimes people just pick the first agent, but some people take the time to interview. So I was really excited to work with this family. I gave them some solid advice. They did not want to do anything to the home like renovate, but I said there's some key things we need to do to capitalize on the market and make it show ready, because there is more competition right
Mhm.
now than there was, let's say, 3 years ago. So I told them to obviously declutter. We did a huge estate sale. We got rid of all their old furniture, took down the wallpaper, and then I brought in really cool staged furniture and advertised it coming soon for 2 weeks. And the first weekend, we had multiple offers.
Yeah, and that location, Arcadia Light. Give us the boundaries where that would be. To Camelback, probably going to the south.
Yes.
Yeah,
Gosh,
Cap.
I don't have those in
I
front
know
of me.
Arcadia.
Yeah,
is-
there's Arcadia, Lower Arcadia,
Yeah.
Arcadia Light. There's
Arcadia
Upper.
Osborne.
and people love those areas because they're close to the airport, close to downtown, and a lot of these older homes, there people go and fix them up, and boy, do they sell.
Yes,
And
they
that's
do.
that's one of those. Talk about financing when it comes to success. Have you worked with people that had kind of challenges you were able to get over some hurdles with?
Yeah, I think with mortgage, the lending landscape has really opened up. And a lot of times, what people used to have challenges were primarily with the self employed marketplace. And there's a whole like new opportunity for people with non QM lending, which is, bank statement loans and 1099 loans. And there's a variety of different ways with bridge financing to help people pull the equity from their existing home to be able to put down on new homes. I mean, lending has really, really opened up, and not in a scary way,
Yeah,
right?
like it
So not
was.
in a way that's going to lead us to another great recession, but in a way that opens up the opportunity for more people to purchase in the market that were otherwise excluded.
And this is why it's important to talk to the lender first, because you can kind of get all the ducks lined up in a row. So when it's time to pull the trigger, you got your money. You're pre-approved, basically.
Absolutely. I mean, I think it's crazy that people will go and start looking at homes without realizing like how much they're going to need for a down payment or closing costs or monthly payment.
Yeah.
And it's really hard because then you're trying to squeeze a square peg in a round hole. So I would highly recommend, even though it's not as fun, to talk to a loan officer.
Yeah, but it doesn't cost you money.
Nope, it doesn't cost you any money, just time. And most people will start talking to a lender or at least thinking about buying a home like 18 months before they actually pull the trigger. So it's definitely a really good step to talk to a loan officer.
Excellent. Talk about some of the successes working with the agents, some of the things you've worked on.
Sure, yeah. So I think that marketing is all about first impressions, and I think that it aligns with real estate because when you buy a house, it's a first impression, right? You are going to judge that book by its cover. It's that first feeling when you walk in the door. My job is to make sure that the marketing that we're putting out for these realtors also makes the person feel that home after they leave, right? So if they're taking home a brochure or a flyer, you want it to still have that impression of this is the type of house we're buying. It's giving like some luxury. It's like a more upscale than just like a regular printed flyer. And I think what sets like us apart in our like mission is that we actually do care how the realtor shows up to the client, right? Like it's also the client's first impression of that agent, how they show up and how they're prepared in marketing their home. So a success story is we were able to do that for an agent in 24 hours, and it was significantly better than the marketing that she had prior to us helping her with that. So it's a daily success that we're able to put out very professional marketing that matches the house.
Excellent. And Shelby, you appreciate having a good team here.
Oh my goodness
For-
gracious.
tell-
I love these ladies so much. We've been working together for quite a long time, and I couldn't be more blessed to have them.
Yeah. Now, here's the key. If people are even thinking about getting started, they first need to talk to Lizy.
Yes, they need to talk to Lizy, because a lot of people, it's really about their budget,
Yeah.
right? They may qualify for more than they feel comfortable with. So let's talk about what your budget is. Let's talk about what your max would be. And then Lizy and I can help you just nail it down.
And sometimes there are surprises on credit reports that people tell them
I mean,
about
there
that.
definitely are surprises on credit report, but like I said, lending has really opened itself up. My favorite thing about working with Shelby, though, is that like we'll take a client, like we just had this client where the guy was super specific. He had only $19,000 to put down and then
Oh.
a specific payment, and
Okay.
being able to troubleshoot that with her was incredible.
Wow. 19,000 is not a huge down payment nowadays, and you were able to get them into the property.
Absolutely.
So people, there's hope out there. There's hope. But you got to call a good team. How do people reach you, Shelby?
So you can, my website is dbiaseteam.com.
Spell that.
D like David, I, B like boy, IASE, the word team.com.
Mm-hmm.
Direct phone number is 602-330-1985.
One more time.
602-330-1985.
Fantastic. And Lizy.
480-818-6222.
And wait a minute. And again, pre-qualification completely free.
Completely free.
Just make a call. Phone number again.
480-818-6222.
And Samantha, when you're working with different agents, if they want to reach you, how do they get a hold of you?
My cell is the perfect place to do that. It's 505-514-8588, or you can go to my Instagram. It's samanthajones.az.
You do a lot of social stuff. I see that too. Give us the phone number one more time.
505-514-8588.
You guys are great. Thank you so much for coming down. This is exciting. We want to get the energy going for 2026, so this starts us off great. Hey, everybody, if you need any more information, you didn't get anything, go to our website, 123bz.com, 123bz.com. Everybody got music coming, saying time for a break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.